Joe finds it difficult to accept that Josephina has no familial links when she first meets her new Lioness in Lioness Season 2, and it turns out that Joe is correct. The Lioness program is the basis for Taylor Sheridan's spy thriller television series on Paramount. Through this CIA program, trained female agents known as Lionesses are recruited to conduct undercover operations related to the fight on terror. The main character of Lioness Season 1 is Sergeant Cruz Manuelos, played by Laisla de Oliveira, whereas the focus of Season 2 is Captain Josephina Carrillo, played by Genesis Rodriguez. A congresswoman is abducted by Los Tigres, a Mexican cartel, during the Lioness Season 2 opener. She is rescued by Joe McNamara, Kyle McManus, and their group, which includes an appearance by Taylor Sheridan, the showrunner of Lioness Season 2. But the battle is far from done. The CIA finds out that the strings aren't being pulled by Los Tigres. Josephina's task is to locate the Ministry of State Security's Chinese agent who is making the decisions instead. Because Josephina's uncle is the head of the Los Tigres cartel, and she is, or was a skilled Army helicopter pilot, Joe chooses her for the assignment. In Lioness Season 2, Josephina seems to have been attempting to distance herself from her criminal family by enlisting in the Army. Josephina says she doesn't speak Spanish and has never met her uncle when Joe first meets her. She also declares her affection for her nation. But Joe doesn't believe it. Since he owns a mansion that he couldn't afford with his wages, Josephina's father, who immigrated to the US from Mexico when he was a young boy, is definitely still in touch with his brother. In Episode 3, Joe and Kyle finally get answers after prodding Josephina. Josephina confirms that she lied about speaking Spanish when Kyle addresses her in Spanish during the interrogation in Lioness Season 2, Episode 3. It's over after that. Josephina vehemently denies being a spy for her family, despite Joe and Kyle's accusations. According to Josephina, she has avoided her family because she doesn't want to get involved in their affairs. But it's obvious that Josephina lied to Joe in order to keep them safe. However, in Lioness Season 2, Josephina calls her father, giving the Lioness a chance to turn her life around. There is no response to the topic of whether Josephina is a mole in Lioness Season 2, Episode 3, along came a spider she might be working as a double agent. But the more plausible explanation for the new Lioness character's deception is her love for her family. More precisely, Josephina wants nothing awful to happen to her sister or parents, and if she is the one going undercover, she may be able to protect them. Someone will undoubtedly infiltrate the Los Tigres cartel, and it might be Josephina or another Lioness. Josephina has some degree of influence over the situation in this way. Although she can protect her loved ones, Josephina's power is quickly eroding in Lioness Season 2, and she will have to decide between her family and her nation now that Joe is aware of the truth. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.